you travel. Let life become your teacher. Experience more as each journey becomes its own purpose. Each experience its own event, and each road its destination. Whether in transit or here on business, pleasure, or maybe both. Come, experience the exciting vibe in an exciting city. Where the old blends perfectly with the new. Where every ride is unparalleled, every turn carries potential. Every sight takes your breath away. Here, you can challenge your taste buds to a world of delicacies, or just have a great end to a good week. So, for whatever reason you travel here, savor the great moments. Kaduna is yours to explore, because life is more about the journey than the destination. Travel through Kaduna.
Okay.
We roll out the drums. The kakaki sound is louder.
In the evening and at night. Business, of course, booming left, right, and center. Be it by road, by rail, by air that you come into Kaduna, you are definitely going to feel a great, great change. That Kaduna is becoming the Kaduna that we all knew before. A place you can actually call home, and your various states of origin second homes. Okay? Thank you very, very, very much. Well, Your Excellencies, with your kind permission, I want to make some announcements. A gentleman yesterday left his bag of Sony video camera with a camera in it. He forgot it somewhere, and he graciously asks that if by chance there's anybody that picked it up, please can you notify us? He has his own telephone number here. He came in all the way from Owerri. We have here, Your Excellency, young pilots that are part of the Food and Agro-Allied project of your state, who are into agricultural aviation, that is spraying pesticides and so on and so forth. They say they are here, but they are domiciled here in Kaduna at the old Kaduna airport. Your Excellencies, we want to really apologize for the hindsight of not mentioning the representative of the Nigerian Investment and Promotion Council, Hajala Dikatagum, who actually came here before the second session began. And we also want to acknowledge Farida Dankaka OON, the president of Kaduna Chamber of Commerce, Industries, Mine and Agriculture, who is part of this economic team of Kaduna. She is also here alongside so many others. At this point in time, Your Excellencies, our great partners, our donors, and our supporters, may I at this point in time invite a very, very young and intelligent personality who is very friendly when it comes to relations with investors and investments, okay? And he is part of what we have experienced here. But I've just been informed that we still have just one brief documentary before we invite Malam Muhammad Nasser Bayero, the head investor relations for Hafiz Bayero, beg your pardon, head of investor relations, Kadipa. Okay? We'll have the brief documentary before Hafiz comes on board.
Kaduna State has increased its internally generated revenue through diversification, while taking steps to rebuild and restore confidence in the minds of potential investors.
We hope to launch the Kaduna State Infrastructure Master Plan. Last year we launched the Kaduna State Development Plan. We've now broken it down into sector implementation plans. We hope to launch that as well, so that for each sector you know what our plans are for the next 4-5 years and how we intend to deliver on those commitments. We're also going to launch our Ease of Doing Business Charter. We've spent the last 1.5 years looking at ways and means of making our state the easiest state to do business with. And already that is being recognized. Business Day, the leading business publication in Nigeria, has declared Kaduna the easiest state to do business in Nigeria. We want to move ahead by launching our Ease of Doing Business Charter and make commitments towards implementing that charter so that doing business in Kaduna will be even easier.
To begin with, there is the need to establish an investment-friendly atmosphere backed by laws that promote the ease of doing business. This has led to the establishment of the Kaduna State Investment Promotion Agency, KADIPA.
Kaduna Investment Promotion Agency was a creation of law which was passed on the 23rd of December 2015. So if you want to look at it, we're 1 year and some month old. In the course of our existence, the first key activity of reckoning that we did was to hold the Kaduna Economic and Investment Summit, CAD Invest 2016, in April 2016. Through that process, we were able to project Kaduna State and what Kaduna State is all about.
To demonstrate its commitment to attracting both local and foreign investors into the state, the Kaduna Investment and Economic Summit, CAD Invest, was organized on the 6th and 7th of April 2016 in Kaduna City to showcase the numerous opportunities and potentials of the state, while declaring Kaduna open for business.
The Kaduna Investment Summit is essentially an event that brings everyone together, the government and the private sector. The Kaduna State government, headed by Governor Nasir El-Rufai, strongly believes that we need to create jobs in Kaduna and in Nigeria at large. And at the forefront of that job creation strategy, we must have the private sector taking the lead. So CAD Invest is an avenue for private sector partners to come into Kaduna State to see what we have to offer for people like them to set up their businesses, and we will do everything to ensure that the process is easy and that their businesses thrive, and for us, they will create much needed jobs for our young men and women in Kaduna.
The summit underlined opportunities for trade in Kaduna State and presented local and foreign investors access to have first-hand information about resources abundant in Kaduna, particularly in agriculture and the solid minerals sectors.
We like the commitment of Kaduna State. Sometimes, states largely play lip service to investment promotion. They say that they're interested, but they're not quite as committed. In Kaduna State, the commitment to investment promotion is all the way from the top. In terms of rating, comparing Kaduna State to other states in Nigeria, I believe a recent report by a newspaper rated Kaduna State the most investor-friendly state in Nigeria. We find in our engagements with Kaduna State that they're certainly at the top of the list in terms of state readiness and state commitment in Nigeria.
A number of other steps, including the business licensing reform and tax code reforms, were effected to make Kaduna State a favorable business environment. Indeed, 1 year down the line, there have